As we step into a brand new year, there's no better time to slow down, breathe, and set intentions for the journey ahead. In today's class, we'll focus on new beginnings and setting intentions that truly resonate with you. We all know how chaotic the holidays can be, and as we turn the page to a new year, it's natural to feel both excited and a little overwhelmed. This flow is designed to help you shake off any lingering stress, connect with your inner self, and create space for new possibilities you want to cultivate this year. This isn't about perfection or pressure. It's about setting intentions that feel meaningful to you, whatever your personal goals and dreams may be. So find a comfortable spot and let's start this new chapter together with clarity and intention. Every new year is a chance to begin again. So let's move, breathe, and set the tone for a year filled with intention and possibility. Ready to begin? To set up, find a quiet, open space where you can get comfortable and move freely without distractions. A yoga mat is great if you have one, but optional. Blocks and an extra blanket can also be helpful, but aren't necessary. Set up in a way that feels cozy and supportive for you. As we move through this practice, remember that this time is for you. Listen to your body, respect your body's limits, and honor what feels best for you today. Discomfort can mean a productive stretch, but pain is a sign to ease up. This practice is adaptable and is here to support you. So if a pose doesn't feel right, feel free to skip it or modify it. Now enjoy your practice. Hey friend, welcome to Natora Yoga. My name is Gigi and I'm happy to be your guide through today's yoga practice. Let's settle in. Sit cross-legged on your mat in easy seat. Optional, place a folded blanket or block under your sitting bones to elevate your hips and reduce strain on your knees and lower back. Once you find your comfortable seat, evenly distribute your weight across both sit bones. Ground down and feel the support of the surface beneath you. Lengthen your spine. Allow your shoulders to relax down away from your ears. Keep your hands resting comfortably on your thighs with the palms facing down. To help turn your attention inward, soften your gaze at a point in front of you, or gently close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Breathe at a pace that feels comfortable for you right now. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhalations and exhalations without trying to control it. Maybe feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest or belly as you breathe, or the sensation of the breath entering and exiting through your nostrils. Today, as we move through this practice, think about what you want to create in the year ahead. It's not about achieving everything right away, but about setting intentions that feel meaningful to you, no matter how small. These intentions are like seeds, and just like a seed, they need time and care to grow. This practice isn't about perfect poses. It's about showing up for yourself with intention and an open heart. You've already taken the first step just by being here. Now let's move forward together with clarity, knowing that every moment is an opportunity for a new beginning. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next breath, gently open your eyes. Let's start by warming up the body. Moving into our neck circles. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, circle your head to the right. Exhale, circle your head to the left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. One more inhale. Exhale. Pause at center. And reverse the direction of your circle. Inhale, circle to the left. Exhale, circle to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. One more inhale. Exhale. Pause at center. And lift your chin from your chest. Moving into our shoulder rolls. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale your shoulders back and down. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale back and down. One more. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale back and down. Pause at center and reverse the direction. Inhale your shoulders back and up. Exhale forward and down. Inhale your shoulders back and up. Exhale forward and down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And let's transition onto our hands and knees for table pose. If you are sitting on a block or a blanket, you can set it off to the side. And in table pose, bring your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. From table pose, moving into our cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze for cow pose. Exhale, push the mat away from you. Round your spine, tilt your tailbone down for cat pose. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze for cow pose. Exhale, push the mat away from you. Round your spine, tilt the tailbone down, draw your navel in for cat pose. Do that a couple more times, inhaling for cow pose and exhaling for cat pose. This movement helps to warm up the spine. Come back to center. Shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Moving into our child's pose, bring your big toes to touch. Take your knees as wide as the mat and sit your hips back and down towards your heels. Keep your arms extended out in front of you and rest your forehead on the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Child's pose is our home pose. It is available to you as an option whenever you need to catch your breath, rest, or exit out of a pose. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Press into your hands. Inhale to lift your hips back up, bringing your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your big toes touching and your knees wide. Moving into our hip circles, creating space in our hips. Inhale, circle your hips to the right. Back down towards your heels. Exhaling to the left. Back to center. Do that a couple more times. Inhaling to the right. Exhaling to the left. You can make the circles as big or as small as you need. Inhale right. Exhale left. Pause at center and reverse the direction. Inhale, circle your hips to the left. Back and down. Exhale right. Couple more times. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Pause at center. Bring your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees for table pose. Moving into our leg opening sequence. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Step your right foot forward between your hands. You can come onto your fingertips or place your hands onto blocks for low lunge. You can tuck your back toes. Breathe deeply. Begin to walk your hands towards the back of your mat as you straighten your front leg. Flex your toes towards your shin to protect your knee. Keep a slight bend in your knee. Half split. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold over your leg. Inhale, walk your hands forward, framing your front foot. And let's add some movement. From low lunge, shifting back into half split. Making sure to keep our bend in our knee, flexing our toes. Inhale, hands back, framing your foot, low lunge. One more time, half split. Inhale your hands back to the front, framing your front foot. You can keep your hands on your blocks or come onto your fingertips. Plant your hands and step your right foot back. From here, extend your right leg off to the right side of your mat. Roll onto the pinky toe edge side of your right foot. You can stay here or add movement by shifting forward and back a couple of times as you breathe deeply. This will help prepare us for gate pose later in our sequence. Come back to center and step your right foot back. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And moving on to the other side. Inhale, extend your left leg long. Exhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Come onto your fingertips, or you can place your hands onto blocks, framing your front foot. You can tuck your back toes for low lunge. Breathe deeply. Moving into our half split, walk your hands back, straighten your front leg, keep a slight bend in your knee, and flex your toes towards your shin to protect the knee. You can also untuck your back toes for half split. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold over your leg. Prepare for movement. Inhale your hands forward, framing your front foot, low lunge. Exhale, walk your hands back, straighten the front leg, half splits. One more, inhale, hands forward, framing the front foot. Exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, bring your hands forward, framing their front foot. Plant your hands and step your left foot back. Adding our leg stretch, extend your left leg off to the left long side of your mat, rolling onto the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Option to stay here, or you can add movement by gently shifting forward and back a couple of times as you breathe. Come back to center. Bring your left foot back, bringing your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Table pose. Press down through your hands, engage your arm muscles, draw your navel to your spine to engage your core. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog with bent knees. Inhale, gaze towards the top of the mat. Exhale with bent knees, take small baby steps to the top of the mat. Bring your feet hips distance apart or wider. Fold your upper body over your legs, drop your head, neck, and chest for forward fold. Your hands can be on the mat or on blocks. Inhale to straighten your legs as much as feels comfortable, flat back, hands onto your shins or onto blocks for halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, drop your head, neck, and chest, fold over your legs. Press down through your feet. Use the strength of your legs and core as you slowly roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Inhale your arms up overhead, extended mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center. Release your arms by your sides for mountain pose. In mountain pose, ground down through your feet. Engage your leg muscles. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Palms are facing forward. From here, inhale your arms up overhead for extended mountain pose. Moving into our side body stretch. Clasp your right hand around your left wrist and gently reach your left arm up and over towards the right to get a nice side body stretch. Keep your hips facing forward. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale to lift back up to center. Release your clasp and switching hands. Clasp your left hand around your right wrist. Inhale to reach your right arm up and over towards the left. Hips are facing forward. Keep your legs strong. Feel a nice stretch alongside your right side body. Inhale to lift back up to center. Release your hands back at your sides. And I invite you to place both of your hands over your heart. Soften your gaze at a point in front of you or gently close your eyes. Feel your heart beating beneath your chest. And take a moment here to reflect on what you want to invite into your life in this next year? What do you want to offer to yourself? Breathe deeply in and out. And whenever you're ready, gently release your hands and open your eyes. Moving into extended mountain pose, inhale your arms up overhead, bring palms to touch. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge at your hips as you fold forward through center. Drop your head, neck, and chest, fold over your legs. Forward fold. Inhale to straighten your spine. Bring your hands onto your shins or onto blocks for halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head, neck, and chest. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Option to bring your right knee down. Step your left foot back. Bring both of your knees down. And bring shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees for table pose. Moving into gate pose. Kickstand your left foot off to the left long side of your mat. Extend your right leg long, rolling onto the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Turn your body to face the right long side of your mat. Place your hand onto your hip. Engage your core by drawing your navel to the spine to maintain balance and stability. You can stay here or extend your right arm up overhead. This is option 1, gaze forward. Moving into option 2, draw your navel to your spine to engage your core. Press down through your feet and lift your upper body. Arms out into a T shape. Stay here, or you can roll onto the heel of your right foot. Flex your toes towards your shin to protect your knee. You can tilt over and bring your fingertips onto your shin or your forearm onto your upper leg and reach your left arm up and over towards the right, getting a nice side body stretch along your left side body. Breathe deeply. Engage your core to lift your upper body back up. Bring your hands to heart center. And you can come back onto the outer edge of your foot, your right foot. Think about gate pose as the threshold for new opportunities, new possibilities in this year to come. Extend your arms out into a T shape. Draw your navel to your spine. Bring your left hand down to the mat or onto a block. Bring your right hand down and come onto your hands and knees for table pose. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And moving on to the other side. Kickstand your right foot off to the right long side of your mat. Extend your left leg long, rolling onto the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Turn your body so that you're facing the left long side of your mat. Place your hand onto your hip, or you can extend your left arm up overhead. Stay here, or draw your navel to your spine to engage your core. Press into your feet to lift your upper body. Arms out into a T shape. You can stay here and breathe deeply, or roll over onto the heel of your left foot. Flex your toes to protect your knee. Gently tip over, bringing your fingertips onto your shin or your forearm onto your upper leg, and reach your right arm up and over towards the left, getting a nice side body stretch along your right side. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale to lift your upper body back up, arms out into a T shape. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Take a deep breath. Bring your left foot so that it is parallel to the back of your mat onto the outer edge of your foot. Extend your arms out into a T shape. Engage your core, bringing your right hand back onto the mat, onto fingertips or onto block. And bring your left hand down to the mat. And bring your shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Bring your big toes to touch, your knees as wide as the mat, and sit your hips back and down for child's pose. Keep your arms extended out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the mat. And let's take about 3 breaths here. Press in your hands as you lift your hips back up. Bring your shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees. Swing your legs out to the right. Sit your hips back down to the left. Extend your legs out in front of you. And sit towards the center of your mat. Bring your feet flat. Bend your knees. And moving into bound angle or butterfly pose. Bring your soles of your feet to touch. Allow your knees to gently fall open. You can bring your feet as close to your body or as far from your body as feels comfortable. Lengthen your spine. Option to stay here. Or you can hinge forward at your hips and fold over your legs. You can bring your hands onto blocks, onto your feet or ankles, whatever feels good for you. Breathe deeply as you fold. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Bring your knees back together, your feet flat on the mat. Keep your knees bent. Bring your hands onto the backs of your thighs as you roll over onto your back, one vertebra at a time. Extend your arms and legs long, taking up space on the mat. Moving into Shavasana, our final relaxation. I invite you to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Allow your feet to fall naturally to the sides. Relax your leg muscles, your hips, your upper body. Allow your palms to face the sky. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. If you need to, you can shuffle your shoulder blades down and back. Relax your neck. Relax the muscles in your face. Unhinge and release your jaw. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your eyes and your brows and your forehead. Allow your entire body to feel completely relaxed and heavy. Feeling the support of the surface beneath you. Breathe deeply. And let's stay here in silence for several breaths, enjoying this moment of rest and relaxation, and absorbing the benefits of today's practice. Begin to deepen your breath. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes to reawaken your body. Extend your arms up overhead and your legs long to get a nice full body stretch. Then bend your knees, bring your feet flat on the mat, and shift your hips to roll over onto your favorite side into the fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Take a moment here to savor this peace and calm we've cultivated in today's practice. And press into your top hand as you lift your upper body back up into a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes lowered or closed as you sit back upright. Take a deep breath in and out. Reconnect with your breath. As we step into this new year, it's a chance for a fresh start, a blank page. The beauty of a new year is that it's not about being perfect. It's about possibility, new beginnings, and making space for what's to come. Let's take a moment to pause, reflect, and set an intention. This helps you align and focus your thoughts, actions, and energy towards a specific goal. So ask yourself, what do I want to invite into this new chapter? How do I want to feel? And what practical steps can I take to move toward this goal or vision? With this clarity, set your intention. A simple, positive phrase that reflects your vision and the small steps you'll take towards it. Use this intention as your anchor for the new chapter ahead. Breath by breath, step by step, trust that you are moving in the right direction. Keep your hands resting comfortably on your thighs or lap, or I invite you to either bring both of your hands to your heart or bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly. Connect to the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat. I invite you to take a moment to send gratitude and love to yourself. Honor yourself for taking this time today to move, breathe, and prepare your mind and body for this new chapter, new beginning, and new year. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the biggest breath of your day. Exhale to sigh it out your mouth. Whenever you're ready, release your hands and gently open your eyes. Bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Thank you for showing up today and sharing this practice with me. As you move toward new possibilities, may you carry the sense of clarity with you off the mat and into your life. Namaste. If you enjoyed this yoga practice, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this class with someone who could benefit. I'd love to hear from you. I invite you to comment below and let me know how you're feeling after today's class. I look forward to flowing with you again soon. Take good care of yourself and each other. Happy New Year and new beginnings.